as you enter. And if basically the way the suicide distance works is that's how much of a distance you're gonna need at full throttle to take your velocity from whatever it is to
I,
zero.
okay,
And
I
so,
push myself up. That's what always happens. I never get a nice straight landing. I always end up changing everything and going up.
yeah, that's because you didn't follow retro close enough,
Yeah,
and so you weren't able to see
I
right when
push
it
it
hits.
away. Yeah,
Yeah,
I always
and
lose it because I'm like, okay, I was following it from the top, and now it's like, okay, now I need to follow it from here.
mhm. And basically, what I would say to help you with that is, while you're doing that first initial burn to get rid of the majority of your horizontal speed, as you go up, throttle down.
Hmm.
As you are tilting more up, throttle down, so that you're not losing as much vertical speed, uh, horizontal speed.
Oh, you know what? I also have not staged this thing out of here or drop my landing gear, so that's a thing. So right now I'm just burning the fuel in this here. So that's cool.
And if you look on the right, right underneath that altitude to terrain, that
Is my
vertical
vertical and
speed,
horizontal speed. Yeah, yeah.
you want to keep your vertical speed negative.
Yes. God, that scared me. My stage landed, and I was like, ah! That other stage went kaboom. Oh God, it's enough to shake me.
Heard it.
I went kaboom. That could have been good. It could have been good. But we got nothing. Goodbye, sweet Kerbal. Goodbye.
Oh.
Oh, you went bluey. I see.
Yes.
I switched away to the other team speak because I thought you had it under control.
You thought wrong. I had it under control. It's a matter of just doing it. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Way too much Delta V, and you could see it.
Did you actually run out of fuel in the other stage,
No,
or did you still have
I staged it
it? Okay.
because I can't land with it. I have to get rid of it before I land.
Well, what you could do is you could have used that as a buffer, so that if you hit hard enough to explode, it pops off that. But then once you
Then I'm gonna
touch the
tip
ground-
over.
No, but once you touch the ground, you decouple and then use the other thing to land with the 2 or 3 meters per second that you get from decoupling.
I can try.
Basically
Yeah, I
right
can
off
try.
the ground. And yeah. Then you save the most amount of fuel possible, and also have that second chance. If you do it that way, there's almost no way that you should be going fast enough to lose your second engine.
Welcome, Sandcastle. How are you?
You might want to go a little bit farther, because I think right now you're actually going to be landing on the slope of the crater.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks clear.
Give me a second to answer chat, guys.
Oh, God's Rain says, yo Scrub, I want to do a celebration for my 1K buck hype, but I'm going to bed, so if you want, I would like to donate $100 for some new peoples or whatever for raffles. That's cool with you.
Yeah, like I said, we don't usually do it, but I mean, from time to time we can allow that. It's just not. I don't want it to become a regular thing. But yeah, I'll take 100 from you, and we'll do what we did before. 20 points to the next 5 followers. If that sounds good to you, we can do that.
It sounds good.
Cool, cool. You just have to give me a minute before I actually take the points. You don't need to be here for me to take it. So next 5 followers get 20 free points, guys. Brigade Bucks, that is. Well, that didn't work out at all. I hit a wall somewhere.
Oh wow. Okay.
Was that just...
Human left your chamber.
Was I not watching something, or was that just... That's a thing?
You actually touched down and hit the ground.
Yeah, I know I touched the ground. That's
But,
clear. The wall was high.
Yeah. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but basically you were... Maybe you killed too much of your horizontal or something, I don't know. But you came down and hit against the side.
Okay, God's Reign, I've taken the 100 points from you. The next 5 followers are gonna get 20 Brigade Bucks, courtesy of God's Reign. Say thank you, God's Reign. Say thank you to God's Reign, not asking him to say thank you. But yeah, new followers, we will give you extra bucks. Let's see, which Kerbal planet best describes your left testicle?
Yeah. Um, Briar has a good idea, especially since you've got a bunch of extra Delta V that you don't need. You could wait until you're uh, almost above where you want to land, and then you kill all of your horizontal velocity.
Yeah, I prefer that because like what we're doing right now is not
Okay.
like we're getting way too low, and I would rather do it the other way. That's how I had a better landing last time.
Okay. Yeah, we can definitely.
We're
do that.
approaching from way low.
Also, this landing might be a better one for landing on the far side of a crater than the close side.
What I'm doing now, or what he's suggesting?
What I was having you do right now, probably would have been better to try and aim for the other side of the canyon instead of the close side. But
We go on and do this first drop though that we had set up, right? That's still good.
yeah, that's still good. And then basically you want to pick a landing zone, and then I would say pick one and the mouse on it, and I'll kind of figure out how far away you're gonna need to start burning so that you'll be as close to over there as possible for when you do the horizontal maneuver.
Well, I want to try to still land at roughly the same spot. Somewhere that's
Okay.
not in that's not going to be on the wall, something as flat as possible, but I can still get to the edge of the crater and do that extra sample like you suggested. All of
Alright.
that sounds nice.
So after this burn, wait until you just pass the lip, and then wait like a second or two, and then start burning.
So after this burn, wait till I just pass the lip.
Yep. So, see how right after the lip, directly along your trajectory is a tiny crater inside of the big crater?
Yes. Well, there's a few of them. There's a nice group, but on the trajectory, the first one would be this one on the trajectory.
I think you're pointing at the right one, but I can't see it because of the chat.
Oh.
Actually, right where that prograde marker on the node
Okay,
is,
so the first one that's below, it's going to be below.
yeah,
But sure.
but yeah, right below that prograde marker, at the beginning of that crater, start kill your velocity, and you should be able to land in a pretty flat area just before you hit that crater. It's going to take you a little bit of time to kill all of your horizontal velocity. What game are you playing, Luigi?
Well, he just gave me Killing Floor, but I'm not sure if that's what he's talking about. He's been playing a lot of different games lately.
It's already almost 1 in the morning.
Is it? Oh, you're in Florida.
It's not even
Yep.
4 o'clock in the afternoon. But then I live in the future, so.
Yes.
Well, Luigi, I kind of want to know just so that I don't